Bilkul, main aap kuliya is title paraik bohat emotional, jazbaati or dil ko chu lena wali kahani tire kar raha. On a crisp autumn morning in New York City, billionaire David Whitmore sat quietly in the back seat of his sleek black SUV, his heart still weighed down by the loss of his wife 2 years ago. Ever since her passing, David had found little meaning in his billions, until that very morning, when fate intervened. As the SUV paused at a red light near Riverside Park, David's sharp eyes caught sight of a young woman slumped unconscious on a weathered park bench. Beside her, 2 small children, a frail girl and a little boy, huddled close, shivering in the early chill. The girl, barely 7, clutched her brother tightly, her innocent eyes filled with silent fear and hunger. Without hesitation, David ordered his driver to pull over. He rushed out, draping his coat around the unconscious woman as he called 911. Paramedics arrived swiftly, whisking Emily Carter to the hospital. David couldn't bring himself to leave the children alone, so he stayed, sitting quietly with Lily and Noah, offering them warm food and gentle words. Emily had once been a bright nursing student with dreams as vast as the sky. But her life had unraveled when she married Ethan Blake, a charming man who revealed his true colors too late, abusive, selfish, and ultimately abandoning her with their 2 kids. Left penniless and alone, Emily struggled to make ends meet. Vanessa Moore, her unscrupulous landlord, exploited Emily's vulnerability. Despite knowing Emily's circumstances, Vanessa doubled the rent and, when Emily failed to pay, cruelly evicted her, throwing her and her kids onto the cold streets with no mercy. Desperate, hungry, and exhausted, Emily collapsed in the park, her body giving way to months of suffering and sacrifice. At the hospital, doctors revealed Emily had collapsed from exhaustion, malnutrition, and untreated pneumonia. David couldn't walk away. Something deep inside him stirred as he watched Lily quietly feed her brother with the sandwich he had bought. He arranged the best medical care for Emily, and over the following weeks, visited daily. Slowly, Emily regained her health, astonished by the kindness of a stranger. David, meanwhile, found his own heart slowly healing. In the smiles of Lily and Noah, he saw a reflection of the family he had lost. Emily's resilience and gentle spirit moved him deeply. When Ethan Blake heard about Emily's recovery and David's involvement, he resurfaced, not out of love, but to exploit the situation. He demanded custody of the children, believing David's fortune might benefit him. At the same time, Vanessa Moore filed a lawsuit against Emily, falsely claiming unpaid debts, hoping to extort money from David. Both Ethan and Vanessa underestimated David Whitmore. With the help of his powerful legal team, David exposed Ethan's abusive history and Vanessa's fraudulent schemes. Both faced public humiliation and legal consequences. Ethan lost all parental rights, and Vanessa was charged with extortion. On a soft winter evening, as snowflakes drifted gently outside, Emily, fully recovered, stood before David with tears in her eyes. "I don't know why you helped us, Mr. Whitmore," she whispered. "We were strangers." David smiled softly. "My wife always told me that life isn't measured by wealth, but by the kindness we show to those in need. You and your children gave me back something I thought I'd lost forever, purpose." Months later, David established a community shelter in Emily's name, dedicated to helping struggling mothers and children. He asked Emily to manage it, trusting her compassion and strength. And as time passed, what began as a miracle of kindness blossomed into something even greater, a family. David, Emily, Lily, and Noah built a life together filled with warmth, love, and second chances. Because sometimes, miracles aren't about wealth, they're about a heart that refuses to turn away. True wealth is not measured by money, property, or fame. Real wealth lies in a kind heart that feels the pain of a stranger as its own. The story of David Whitmore teaches us that sometimes, a simple act of kindness, reaching out a hand, offering a gentle smile, wiping away someone's tears, can change an entire life. The suffering of Emily and her innocent children filled the emptiness in a billionaire's heart, and his kindness gave 3 broken souls a new home, new hope, and a new life. When we help others, we don't just change their world, we heal our own soul as well. This story reminds us that kindness is never wasted. Someday, somehow, it comes back. And sometimes, it becomes the greatest miracle of our own life.